Hello, beautiful people. It is Tuesday, and I am here with another one of my empty box series layouts. And I thought I had posted a video earlier, like a couple of days ago, but I didn't for the Crafty Maven getaway, and I should have had that posted, so I apologize for that. But I am going to make sure that I sign up for a couple of slots in February and bring some of those to you. So stay tuned for that. This is using a background that is from Pion Design called Studio of Memories. And I don't know if you're familiar with Pion. I don't even know if they're still in business, but I had done a lot of destashing, and this was one of the few that I kept from Pion. And then I also used one of the 6x6, I think it's 8x8 paper pads from Melody Ross. That is a really old paper pad, and it is called Soul Food. And this is more of the browns and neutrals that I'm going to use on this layout that, you know, it's going to be highlighted by some of those items in my empty box that are a little bit brighter and lighter, but still within the same tonality. So you'll see what I mean here in a moment. I did go ahead and cut out or gouge a little area at the bottom there just to have a foundation. Back to my photo with those Melody Ross papers. That is a picture of my super sweet Lucy Lou. She is just adorable, and she doesn't mind her picture being taken. She's just such a good scrap dog. And so she's all piled up on the pillows, and she knows she's not supposed to be piled up on our pillows, but anytime she gets away with it, which is pretty much every time I leave the door open, she is going to try and get away with it. So she is very, very sneaky. But look at that face. You cannot be mad at that face. And she's just such a well-behaved dog. It's crazy how good she is. I mean, I'm very fortunate. And it was my brother's litter, so I feel like it keeps a connection to him. And she is the last from that litter and from the parents. So I'm just showing you a few products here that are from the empty box. I'm almost done with those L Studio Live Laugh Love puffy stickers. And I like that word favorite because she is the favorite dog I've ever had, the most favorite dog ever. And I think it is because she is so well behaved. She does beg for food on occasion, but she's got an internal clock, and she only does it every 3 to 4 hours, pretty much every 3 hours, but I make her stretch to 4 is how it works. And then she goes to bed every night at 9:30. It doesn't matter what's going on in the house. She will go find her spot to go to bed, and usually it's the couch. She's got like a blanket on the couch for her, but she's always been that way. At 9:30, she goes to bed. So, anyway, I did pull in also some pink paisley Paige Evans Oh My Heart stickers. And I think you saw a couple of items that I had from Citrus Twist Kits from some of their past ephemera. And here's where I'm bringing in that Paige Evans. I'm just adding a little bit of color underneath the photo so that I can start to build my clusters. And what else did I do? I don't think I end up using that stamp from Citrus Twist. I keep trying to use them, and I don't end up using them when I'm desperate to use them more. I like the little sayings that are on them. So, of course, I'll have those left over at the end of the empty box series. But, you know, stamps are forever fun. So I did use this 2x2 from the Turn the Page 2x2s. And I'm going to end up moving it down to the bottom right-hand corner there, and that's going to be my title, Happy as Can Be, because when she is on my pillows, she is a very happy camper. So it is a proper title. And so here you see I'm just adding some bits and bobs, mainly from the Citrus Twist ephemera and the pink paisley on my heart and turn the page. And I'm going to build my little flowers like I like to do. And I don't think I add any thread to this layout, although I considered it. But I really didn't have an idea of what I was going to do on this layout, so I'm just kind of winging it. Oh, I know what else I was going to tell you. I did use some of the Hello Sunshine, I believe is the name, from Fancy Pants. That's where a couple of those florals came from as well. So I think I showed you that in the beginning, but just wanted to reiterate that was something that was in the empty box as well. I've actually gotten low enough in my empty box that I'm starting to think, usually I have pictures and then I just pull product to match the pictures. Well, now I have certain colors that I notice I don't go for, like blue and green. And so now I'm looking at product trying to figure out what pictures to go with it, or if I should turn some pictures black and white. And so that's kind of my dilemma at this point, which is a good dilemma to have because it makes you think outside the box. And I like that because I want to use up the box and think outside the box. If you think of it that way, you know, it's kind of cool because you're like, oh, okay, well, I can get a little bit outside of my comfort zone and yet still do and use products that I love. So the wood veneer, I believe, I'm guessing, I'm totally guessing here. I want to say it's an old Dear Lizzie. And it was in the box. And then this little fox, which is so adorbs. I thought it was like very appropriate to put on the page with Lucy Lou. And I just popped it up on some foam. And it is going to go right there. I never know what to do with foxes, but I absolutely love them. So I usually just throw them on a page with Lucy. Her canine cohorts. Cohorts? I don't know. Please don't correct me if I'm wrong. No, you can correct me, because I should know. Anyway, adding a little heart that is little polka dots, and I'm going to add a couple of, oh, there's that L Studio puffy sticker that says favorite. I'm going to add a couple of stickers from Citrus Twist. One is a little pink one that says typical up at the top. And then one will be above the title that says best friend. And of course, if you have puppies, you know that, well, she's not a puppy anymore. Wow, she'll be 13 in a month. But yeah, man's best friend. So I'm kind of all over the place with this video. I apologize for that. Going back and forth. I haven't edited a video in like 3 days, and you'd think I'd never done it before, so I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. Also, oh, I do have really great news. I'm so excited. I passed my national certification for personal training through the National Council of Strength and Fitness. So it is something that I have been wanting to do for about 15 years. And I thought, I've got people asking me all the time to help them in the gym, to help them with nutrition, say, when are you going to the gym? And can you schedule to come and train me? And so I just decided, I've always wanted to know the science behind it. I've always wanted to be more knowledgeable. I'm constantly teaching myself, and I myself have been a work of art for many, many years. I have struggled with my weight and my physique and keeping weight off. And if you've been following me, you probably know that I have low thyroid, and I come from genetics that are very, very, very large. And so just to be healthy and just to feel good, I try really hard to take care of myself. And I've lost several family members to cardiovascular disease and heart attacks and coronary artery disease and things of that nature. So I do not want to be that statistic. And I have been basically a health fanatic for, I don't know. Well, I did it in my youth, and then got lazy and had kids, and then went right back to it. I never really stopped that that long. Maybe there was like 2 years after I had, well, there was about 2 years before I had True, and there was about 2 years after I had London that I stopped. And those few years, when you totally stop, it's like I'd never worked out a day in my life or eaten anything healthy. I just blew up like you would not believe. So, and it causes me, like, I feel bad. It makes me feel really terrible. So if nothing else, I just want to feel good. So anyway, I passed my exam. I'm fully certified, and now I'm going to start training some people that have been bugging me to do that, because I feel like I now have the wisdom, not just about myself, but about how to train others under my belt. And I'm going to do that part-time. So wish me luck. So I'm just finishing this up with some sprinkles from Shimmer's Glorious Day and Mandarin Mai Tai. I know I got chatty towards the end of this, which is typical because I start out trying to talk about the photo for a minute and then a bunch of the product, and then I get off task and I start talking about something personal, and we end up at the end of the video right here as we are. But I'm getting good feedback on this empty box series, so I'm really enjoying it, and I love using my stash, and I know a lot of you have stash that you want to use up, so hopefully I can help you and inspire you to do that. Also, we're going to be, Cheeky Studio is going to be at the Irving Expo. It is the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, and that is the weekend of February 21st, 22nd. And we're going to have make and takes and just all sorts of fun, like page kits, giveaways, things like that. So I would really, really love to meet you there, and I will have another video for you very, very soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.